Good morning, beginning farmer friends. The pig says good morning too. I'm just out here. I wanted to check the fence. I'm going to take off this morning here in a little bit, and I wanted to make sure that the hot wire was hot. Everything was the way I was supposed to do. The pigs were doing well. It is a gorgeous morning here on the farm. I think it was 60 degrees when I got up this morning. We're supposed to hit a high of maybe upper 70s, mid 70s, but crazier is tomorrow it's going to be 52 degrees. Yesterday was 95, hot and humid. Tomorrow is going to be 52 degrees for the high and rainy. That's just kind of typical weather for the fall for us. We can have some big weather swings. I expect that we would get close to the 90s at least once more this year, if not more than once. So we'll just see how it goes. It's still the beginning of September, but the fence looks good. It's got good voltage. I just wanted to make sure everything was where it was supposed to be and the pigs were doing well. The biggest thing that's coming that's going to help the pigs in this pasture is some moisture. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, hopefully well over an inch. That's just my hope. Check out this rock. The pigs must have rolled this rock over here. It's not doing anything to the fence. It wouldn't have shorted it out or anything, but man, I don't know where they rolled this rock from. That's hilarious. So earlier this year, I was at this same farm and I filled up my tractor from my fuel tank here, this same fuel tank, and I took the cap off in order to do that, and I set it on the tractor, I filled it up, and then I drove away. I had to buy a new cap. Well, this time I didn't forget that, but there's a little cork inside this cap that helps it seal down tight so nothing sloshes out or anything like that. Well, that cork broke. It was a brand new cap and the cork broke. I filled it up just like I had the time before, and now I planted that cap out there somewhere over here. I've got this cap right here. I'll take off that old cap and I'll put on this new cap. There are a few challenges when you farm about 15 miles away from your home base, from your house. For me, most of those challenges are logistical. When I started this job here for this cutting, I brought my tractor over and I brought the mower over. I did all the mowing. I ran out of gas a few times. If you watched the last video, you'll know what that's all about. And then I needed to bring the rake over. So instead of driving the tractor slowly back home again, I used my truck to bring the rake over and this fuel tank right here. I brought it over and the rake, and then I still had the mower here and the tractor here. Last night when I was done raking, I hooked the mower up to the tractor so I could take it home, but first I had to take this fuel tank out of the back of the truck so I could bring my hay trailer back with me this morning because it's a gooseneck and we want to move bales off the field. So now what I have here at this farm is my fuel tank, which needs to be in the back of a truck, a hay rake which can hook to the back of the truck to go home, and a hay trailer which I can leave on the tractor to drive home. Something's not right. I just had a little engine problem now that you saw. I didn't take you outside. What it really was a fuel problem. I have a lot of dirt and grime in my fuel tank, and I need to really just take it off sometime this winter, drain it, clean it out. But I think what happens at this farm, especially because at home, I don't drive it around a ton, I don't bounce it around a lot, but here, as I get closer to empty, all that sediment gets to the bottom, and I think it gets kind of shaken down into the fuel line. All we did was go get a portable air tank from up at the shop at my friend's house, blew some air through the fuel line, started right up. All right, I'm hitting the last rows here. We are almost done raking, which means we are almost done baling because I don't do my own baling. I hire my cousin to do the baling for me. It just works a lot better for me for a couple reasons. One, I don't have a baler, so it would be hard for me to bale by myself. And two, because of the time constraints, it's just so much easier to have him come in, have him use his baler, his tractor, and do it all instead of me having to switch all these different tractors and balers and rakes and all of that good stuff. And then also, you know, kind of selfishly, it's nice to have an extra set of hands and a mechanic with me. I'm gonna get this bale trailer ready. What I have to do is take off this jack here and put on that stand. and then put the 3-point hitch on, or the 3-point stabber, I guess, and hitch on the back of the tractor. That way I can move bales, stack them on the trailer, haul the trailer with the tractor, all of that good stuff.
Jack of diamonds, I know you from old. You've robbed my poor pockets of silver and gold.
I'm hauling in bales right now. I can take 7 at a time. I've got 6 on the bale trailer behind me. I've got 1 on the spear in front of me. Bringing in bales here is kind of tedious a little bit. This farm is similar to a lot of farms in this area in that there might be a lot of small fields spread out in woods. If you kind of pan beside me here, this is a little dry run creek right here with trees, and then up there's a field. And over here on this side of me, there's a couple fields with a waterway in between. That's typical for this farm and a lot of farms in my area. In fact, this farm used to be a coal mine years and years ago. They did, as I understand it, I think basically strip mining for coal. Maybe the coal was shallow and they would come through and just like flip over all the dirt. It's been years, like years since they have mined this area of Iowa, but it's kind of cool, part of history of my area that I only know a little bit about. But there was a lot of mines in this area, coal mines in this area, coal towns, coal companies and things like that. I guess I am baling hay on what was previously a part of a coal mine. Cool, maybe. There we go. I've got 34 bales that are ready to sell. We'll see if we sell them here in the next couple weeks or we wait till sometime in January to sell them. The idea is with the drought and people having to feed hay already, then maybe they'll be a little more valuable, even though they're a little less quality later in the year. We'll see. If we just decide we want some cash flow, then we can sell them. Now, we do shares on this, so 17 bales of these are mine and 17 of these bales are the landowners. Then I've also got 6 bales from a different cutting. I'm going to take those home with me on the back of the tractor tonight. All in all, a good day. Really, things didn't fall apart that much. I have that one fuel tank problem. Like I said, the fuel tank's going to have to come off the tractor at some point this winter. There's probably some other stuff we'll do along with it at that same time, but right now it's working. We're headed home. I'm taking the tractor because I got to put some stuff away with the tractor, and it's going to rain. We're hoping it's going to rain. We're counting on the fact that it's going to rain. It's cloudy already. It's going to rain. And we made it home. I just got pulled into the driveway here. I've got the bales on the trailer still. I just opened the gate. I'm just gonna go drop this trailer in the pasture. Rain's coming. I want to put the grinder mixer in. Then I want to get inside and just like excitedly wait for this rain. Boy, it sure is getting beautiful outside. I mean, by that, it's getting dark, it's getting windy. I see lightning in the distance. I am so stoked for this rain, especially since we got the hay off the field. It's all good. I do have a couple more fields that I need to get done, but I'll wait till next week when it's in the 70s again and sunny and beautiful, and I'll just let this rain come. Hopefully we get like, I don't know, 2 inches that comes slow and perfect. Oh man, that's just gonna be amazing. Hey, I just want to thank everyone for watching. It is Labor Day today while I'm recording this. I know that you'll get it tomorrow, the day after Labor Day, but to all you are out there who are laboring, working, watching this, farmers, whether you're working in town or on the farm, whatever it is, thank you all so much for your support, for your hard work. It's fun to get some hay done. Sometimes it seems a little tedious, but in the end, when you see that row of bales, you know you got something done for the day. I'm thankful for that. So I hope you guys have a great week. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Tell your friends that you watched the Beginning Farmer Show today.
Let's beefsteak when I'm hungry and whiskey when I'm dry.